Welcome into Sutton Gymnasium on a Friday night. Marietta High School basketball right around the corner here on local radio. Good evening, everyone. Aaron Cassidy. So glad that you're with us on this Friday night as the Tigers get ready to take on the Galia Academy Blue Devils. It's a Marietta team coming on 4-0 on the season. Galia, they're a team to be reckoned with as well, undefeated coming into this game, and we'll talk throughout the game. They have a big fella underneath. He's 6'8", 300-plus pounds. Getting some Division I offers both for basketball and for football. We'll have a lot to say about Isaac Clary as this game goes along. But on the other side, the Marietta Tigers, again, a 4-0 team with the bigs of their own, and Knighton and Kendall. Kendall coming off a double-double performance the other night, 29 points, 11 rebounds for the Tiger juniors. So it should be a fun game tonight. We are just about 15 minutes away from tip-off, so we're going to take a quick timeout, come back. On the other side, we'll hear from the head coach of the Marietta Tigers, Austin Gardner. We'll take a look at starting lineups and more. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
In our community, when one person needs help, we all help. After all, that's what neighbors do. So you can count on your neighbors at Memorial Health System to help you on your weight loss journey. We offer the only local bariatric program led by a team of experts and your own personal care navigator. And we have the latest proven treatments, including robot-assisted surgery for award-winning bariatric care close to home. Count on Memorial Health System.
Visit mhsystem.org/bariatric to learn more.
Fry Dental Group is a proud sponsor of the Tiger Big Drill Player of the Game. Every time our Marietta Tiger basketball team takes the court this year, we'll be looking for that likely candidate who exudes excellence on the basketball court. That's what we're looking for when we pick a Big Drill Player of the Game. Could be a block shot, could be a shot at the buzzer, could be a three-point shot, or just a lot of hustle. Thanks to the Fry Dental Group for making it possible right here on AM 1490. The Fry Dental Group Big Drill Player of the Game. Fry Dental Group, 1309 Green Street, Marietta.
Hey, it's Dave Allen for Parmar Stores, wishing you and your family the best holiday season ever. There's no season quite like the Christmas season. Families gathering together near and far to share in the holiday spirit. Well, it's a given. You're probably going to run out of something, and when you do, your Parmar store is here for you. We have over 200 stores in 5 states, and we are the official store of high school sports in West Virginia. Download the Parmar app and sign up for the Parmar Rewards Card to save even more. A wish for the best holiday season ever. And remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Get rewarded for a job well done when you shop at Apex True Value and join the True Value Rewards program. It's easy to enroll and start enjoying the benefits. Earn every time you make a purchase and receive a $5 reward certificate for every 2,500 points. You'll get member-only offers throughout the year. Plus, when you provide your email address, you get even more benefits. It's free to join, so why not sign up today? Apex True Value. Behind every project is a true value.
Welcome back to Sutton Gymnasium pregame here with Austin Gardner, the head coach of the Marietta Tigers, sitting at 4-0 on the season. Big opponent coming in tonight with Galia Academy. And, Coach, opportunity. You guys have jumped out to a fast start, and there's some growing pains in some different areas, but a game that you're excited about tonight to kind of test and see where you guys are early in this season.
Yeah. Galia's closest game's been 24 points, so let's stay within 24. No, they're really good. They're well coached. They got, all their guys that they play, mainly about 7 guys in total, but man, they're skilled. They're well coached. They space. They got size down low. They're really, really good. And this is a great measuring stick to see where we're at, how tough we can be, how good we can be. And, that's one thing I'm really excited about for our guys is a big time test on our home floor and to see what we're made of. And I just want us to compete really hard and find out where we're at. Cause I think that's one thing I'm wondering as a coach. But I think our team's even wondering, like, how good can we be? And we didn't play good against Megs. Trimble was our first game of the year. Athens was a funky kind of game with zone
Sure.
and things and not shooting well. And then Philo, we executed, we did some things, but then we started just trading baskets and just, didn't compete as well as we should have for 4 quarters. And we gotta play really well for 4 quarters with no possessions off to give ourselves a chance to win this game.
You have Alex Kendall coming into this game where his height is really a big deal, obviously. In fact, your starting lineup's a pretty big starting lineup. But, Kendall really coming into his own last few games. I know people are going to talk about the 25, 29 points or whatever it might be. But you and I were talking off air. One of the things that I know you've talked to him about is, yeah, you have those points, but what about the turnovers? And then you have A.J. Graham, who's having a great season so far with assist to turnover ratio, and he could score at any time. Just a little bit about the players. You could go, 10 guys, 5 off the bench, 5 in your starters, and that's going to be kind of a luxury.
Yeah, it is, and it also makes my job very difficult where we go. And Galia has a bunch of different matchups that we're looking at in terms of who do they guard, where do they go, who do we guard for them. They got a big kid down low, 6'8", 300 pounds, and he's a load. And he averaged 17 or so a game last year, and he's scoring the ball this year. So there's different things that we've talked about that we put in for our scouting report to be ready to go. But we're going to see what they do and kind of go on the fly and see how they adjust and however they come out defending us and where they try to go offensively too. Because we have some size to kind of counteract some of those things. But once again, it goes back to how tough are we going to be on the interior, guarding one-on-one? How disciplined are our closeouts? Are we listening to scout report and what their personnel is? So we got to be fully locked in on every possession.
Coach, we're looking forward to it tonight and then all season long. Thanks for a few minutes of your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's the head coach of the Marietta Tigers, Austin Gardner. When we come back, we'll take a look at starting lineups and more. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
At People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. And it's that commitment to community that allows us to focus on what's most important, you. People's Bank offers all the financial services and products that you would expect. But it's the relationships we build with our clients through 120 years of service that truly makes People's Bank your bank. We would love the chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
It's the year-end celebration at Pioneer Family Auto Group in Marietta and Parkersburg. It's our biggest sale of the year with over 950 new and pre-owned vehicles available. All sale priced with our absolute deepest discounts, lowest prices and payments. Plus, take advantage of low-rate finance or lease offers and even no payments until March, along with higher trade-in allowances and credit options for everyone. It's the year-end celebration at Pioneer Chevrolet, Pioneer GMC, Family Ford Lincoln, Pioneer Honda VW Mazda, or PioneerFamilyAuto.com. Let's qualify CDW details.
Get rewarded for a job well done when you shop at Apex True Value and join the True Value Rewards program. It's easy to enroll and start enjoying the benefits. Earn every time you make a purchase and receive a $5 reward certificate for every 2,500 points. You'll get member-only offers throughout the year. Plus, when you provide your email address, you get even more benefits. It's free to join, so why not sign up today? Apex True Value. Behind every project is a true value.
When you're looking for a new home, why not seek the counsel of a real estate agency that folks have trusted in the Mid-Ohio Valley for more than 65 years? This is Steve McCarthy from McCarthy Real Estate. We know the housing market inside and out. You couldn't find a better time to list your home. List it with me and I'll do the rest. Finding comparable appraisals in the area, information on schools, neighborhoods, and setting the right price. We know the real estate market like the back of our hand and will gladly hold yours through this process. See listings at MariettaRealEstate.com.
Back here on the pregame from Sutton Gymnasium, home of the Tigers tonight as they play an old SCOAL clash between the Gallipolis Blue Devils. It is a Galia team coming in at 3-0 on the season. They start off the season by taking care of Megs 63 to 38. And then they took care of Athens a couple nights later, 67-42 win. And then Rock Hill out of Ironton, they beat 62 to 38. So the competition maybe not to the level in their first 3 games that this Marietta's team see. They had Trimble, Tigers won that one at the Clash at the Coliseum in Warren. And then Marietta took care of Athens, Megs, and Philo those following games. The game against Federal Hocking that was supposed to be on Tuesday, that got moved to later in the season. And you heard Coach Gardner talk about a little bit about how he wanted to get the guys fresh, and they had picked up this Galia game for this Friday night, and there was some sickness going around with the school, and there's just a lot of games being played. If you look at the Tigers, they went on November 25th, November 29th. They played on December 2nd, December 3rd. They would have had to play on the 6th and then the 9th. So they went ahead and had that game moved. Federal Hawking obliged as well. We're able to get this game on the schedule with Galia tonight, and that means the game at Galia on 1/7 will not happen. That game was supposed to be on January 7th. So we'll see these two teams early in the season. Two teams really good. Marietta 4-0. It is Galia at 3-0. Not put up the starters yet, but it will give us a quick chance to remind you the Christmas Zoo going on at the Working Man store. Make sure that you stop down, open, and what a great organization and what a great concept that is you go down to the Working Man store and stop into the Christmas Zoo. Also tomorrow morning, starting at 9 a.m., the WMOA shopping spree. You can listen on all across the radio dials as you'll get some really good deals. Call in, get some really good deals. Listen, you can go to the WMOA website and go under community and see the items listed for there. But that is one of the biggest days and most fun days around the Radio Ranch. Tomorrow's a busy day. 2 o'clock, it'll be a 1:45 pregame for the Marietta College men's team. And then on the other side, you'll have the Marietta College women's team around 3:45 pregame. Johnny Wolf will have both of those games. So it is a busy weekend. We're excited to get things kicked off here on a Friday night. And we'll take another timeout, come back on the other side. Introductions for the two teams. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
The hottest ticket in town is at your local Auto Plus store. Get advance tickets for just $7 for the Auto Plus River City High School Classic. This two-day event will feature boys and girls teams from Belpre, Caldwell, Marietta, Parkersburg, Warren, Fort Fry, Frontier, St. Mary's, and Union Local. 17 games scheduled December 29th and 30th at Van Johnson Arena on the campus of Marietta College. Buy your tickets in advance at any nearby Auto Plus Auto Parts store and save $3 off the gate price. The Auto Plus River City Classic.
Neighbors helping neighbors. Around here, we can count on each other to help out in big ways and small. Which is why you can count on Memorial Health System to be there for you with everything your heart may need. From advanced testing technologies to open heart surgery, we're the only team in the region who can treat your condition every step of the way. As your regional health system, we're making it easier to get exceptional care close to home.
Learn more at mhsystem.org/heart.
It's the year-end celebration at Pioneer Family Auto Group in Marietta and Parkersburg. It's our biggest sale of the year with over 950 new and pre-owned vehicles available. All sale priced with our absolute deepest discounts, lowest prices and payments. Plus, take advantage of low-rate finance or lease offers and even no payments until March, along with higher trade-in allowances and credit options for everyone. It's the year-end celebration at Pioneer Chevrolet, Pioneer GMC, Family Ford Lincoln, Pioneer Honda VW Mazda, or PioneerFamilyAuto.com. Let's quote by CDW details.
Hey, it's Dave Allen for Parmar Stores, wishing you and your family the best holiday season ever. There's no season quite like the Christmas season. Families gathering together near and far to share in the holiday spirit. Well, it's a given. You're probably going to run out of something, and when you do, your Parmar store is here for you. We have over 200 stores in 5 states, and we are the official store of high school sports in West Virginia. Download the Parmar app and sign up for the Parmar Rewards Card to save even more. A wish for the best holiday season ever. And remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Couple minutes from tip-off here at Sutton Gym. So glad that you're with us on this Friday night again to get things kicked off for a really good weekend around the Radio Ranch. We talked about the zoo, at the Christmas Zoo at the Working Man store, and then again the shopping spree tomorrow, 9 a.m. Tune in all around our radio waves. Some really good deals out there. Go to the WMOA website under community. You can see what is for sale programming-wise. Again, tomorrow, a 1:45 for the Marietta men's basketball team. A doubleheader with them and the women. Women will go right after, right around 3:45. Johnny Wharf will be along to bring you that one. So taking a look at, though, we talked about this game. Marietta coming in at 4-0, and you have a Galia team at 3-0. Coach Gardner very impressed with this Galia team in general, but really the big talk has been their big man underneath, Isaac Clary, who's a kid that stands at 6'8", 305 pounds. And, you know, the funny thing is, back in the day, Bradley used to say they gave him a key to the weight room when he was a freshman. £305. He's an offensive tackle prospect, and looks like that's probably what he'll do in college, as he has offers from Illinois State and Marshall, considering other teams that are a little bit on them with Cincinnati and also Kent State along with Miami of Ohio. But he will be a force underneath to be reckoned with, as will the Tigers as they counter with Alex Kendall, who's coming off 2 20-point games, including a double-double the other night. Final timeout, starting lineups when we come back. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
December 29th and 30th at Van Johnson Arena on the campus of Marietta College, your local Auto Plus stores are proud to present the Auto Plus River City High School Classic. Save $3 when you buy tickets in advance at any nearby Auto Plus Auto Parts store. The Auto Plus River City Classic will feature 2 days of wall-to-wall high school basketball featuring boys and girls matchups with a dozen local teams. 17 games, 2 days, December 29th and 30th. All-day tickets, $10 at the door, are on sale for $7 at any local Auto Plus parts store.
What do folks look for in a home? Your guess is as good as mine, but I must say, if you work with McCarthy Real Estate, we've seen it, we know it, and how to get to it. You can't beat experienced local service. It's a great time to list as demand is at an all-time high. With global access to potential buyers moving into our area, we are out in front on turnkey deals. Plus, we're there for you to navigate the appraisal, inspection, and banking process. McCarthy Real Estate, 2nd Street, Marietta, and at MariettaRealEstate.com.
Neighbors helping neighbors. Around here, we can count on each other to help out in big ways and small. Which is why you can count on Memorial Health System to be there for you with everything your heart may need. From advanced testing technologies to open heart surgery, we're the only team in the region who can treat your condition every step of the way. As your regional health system, we're making it easier to get exceptional care close to home.
Learn more at mhsystem.org/heart.
Fry Dental Group is a proud sponsor of the Tiger Big Drill Player of the Game. Every time our Marietta Tiger basketball team takes the court this year, we'll be looking for that likely candidate who exudes excellence on the basketball court. That's what we're looking for when we pick a Big Drill Player of the Game. Could be a block shot, could be a shot at the buzzer, could be a three-point shot, or just a lot of hustle. Thanks to the Fry Dental Group for making it possible right here on AM 1490. The Fry Dental Group, Big Drill Player of the Game. Fry Dental Group, 1309 Green Street, Marietta.
Well, what a treat we just got. Sarah Burgess, a student here at Marietta High School, singing the national anthem. And I've heard her do it before, and it just keeps getting better and better. She is so good out there on the microphone, and so a great rendition of the national anthem. Take a look at the starting lineups. Let's take a look first for the Blue Devils. It'll be Jance Lambert. He'll be in the guard position along with Wesley Saunders, who wear number 2. It'll be Brody Fellier, who wears number 10, will be in the front court. They go with 3 guards. Kenyon Franklin will play in the 4 spot, and then again you'll have Isaac Clary, who is the big man underneath. So if you take a look at them from a senior standpoint, 6'2" and Lambert, and Saunders is 5'11", a junior. Fellier is a sophomore at 6'1". Franklin is a junior at 6'1". And Clary, we talked about, 6'8", and he is a senior. For the Marietta Tigers, as they dim the lights and get ready to introduce the Marietta Tigers, looks like matchup time for Marietta. It'll be Elijah Lears-Kelly tonight getting the start at the guard spot at 5'11", junior, along with A.J. Graham in the backcourt. Senior is A.J. Graham at 6'1". We'll also go with Isaac Coast at that forward position, 6'4", senior. Knighton will be a junior at 6'5", and along with Alex Kendall, the junior at 6'7" again. So we'll go Lears-Kelly, Graham, Isaac Coast, Isaac Knighton, and Alex Kendall, your starting 5 for the Marietta Tigers, who again come into this game and are coached by first-year head coach Austin Gardner. It'll be Gary Harrison leading his 3-0 team into this game, and we're excited to see how it turns out. Galia, a talk around the state of being a pretty good team in Southeast Ohio. This will be definitely Marietta's biggest matchup so far this season, and we're so glad that you're with us here to listen to it. 3 officials, 5 players out on the court right now. The additional 5 come out for Marietta, who's in their all-white uniforms tonight, orange trim, numerals in orange, black trim as well. For Galia, you'll have the blue uniforms trimmed in white with the white up the sides and their numerals in white. And Marietta wins the tip quickly down the court. They get it to Elijah Lears-Kelly. Tigers go from left to right to get things started here in the first quarter. Up top with it, Knighton for Marietta. Looks to dish it off on the left side to Coast. Now underneath on the block as they work it back to Knighton. Outside, a three by A.J. Graham just off the front of the iron, and a rebound pulled down by Clary. He's going to quickly get into the hands of their guard and Franklin. Franklin up top now to Fellier on the right side. Check that left side to Lambert. Now they work it to the big guy, Clary, underneath. He's checked by Knighton. Sky hook in the paint's going to be no good, and the Tigers will rebound. So the first touch, man-to-man defense you'll see from Marietta, and it was Clary with the nice-looking hook shot on the spin move. Just couldn't quite get it to go. Tigers hand up top to A.J. Graham. Drives underneath. Nice look. Has he get it to Kendall? On a little backdoor cut, Alex Kendall starts off like he ended the first two games, and he scores the first 2 points. 2-0 Marietta, just underway here. 6:57 to go in this first quarter. Tigers with a 2-0 lead. Galia looking to get into the paint. They do. Turnaround by Clary, no good. Again, Knighton bothering just enough to make him miss the hook shot. A.J. Graham slows it up, calls out a play for the Tigers. A.J. now goes right of the lane, looks for Coast up top, swing it to Kendall. Step out three on the way, no good, and a rebound pulled down by Fellier. And they quickly come up into the hands of Franklin. Franklin goes, jump shot, 14-footer, no good. Tigers with the rebound. A.J. Graham with 6:20 to go is going to slow it down. Tigers leading 2-0. A quick touch to Kendall on the paint, takes his man to the hole. Shot long, no good. Lambert with the rebound. So kind of a little feeling out process with some of these long shots by the big guys underneath. Left side to Fellier. Now they get it underneath, way underneath the Clary, and there's nothing much that the big guy could do there for Marietta. Knighton, they just had him too far underneath, and he gets his first two of the game. So 2-2. Marietta and Galia tied here with 5:44 to go in the first quarter of play. Up top, A.J. Graham with it with 5:38. To our right, as the Tigers go quickly to the bench, get a player in Seth Britton ready. Kendall thought about a three, pulls it down, gets it to Lears-Kelly, drives left baseline, now pulls it back out. Kendall over to A.J. Graham, swing it to Coast in the right point. Back out top to A.J. Graham with his neon orange sneakers on. He goes to the left side. Back out top, thought about a step through three. Now he spins into the lane, shot no good. Rattles out. 2-2, 5:06 to go. Galia quickly pushes. And Fellier's going to take a little jump shot, knock it down. Fellier gets into the transition, knocks down a little 10-foot jumper on the left, and makes the lead 4-2, Galia. Tigers with it, looking for some motion offense as their check man-to-man defense. And putting it on the ground was Kendall, now kicks it out to Lears-Kelly. Drives into the lane, tries to get it back to Kendall. Ball tipped away, here comes Saunders the right side. In the lane, tipped away though by A.J. Graham. Here goes A.J. the other way. Lears-Kelly in the corner. Kelly thought about the three, now drives the lane, pulls it back out. And now another Kendall three up top, and it rattles in and out. That's a good shot for him. He can knock him down. Lears-Kelly off the deflection, gets it. His shot no good. And a deflection right into the official, going to stay Marietta basketball. 4:17 to go in this first quarter. And you'll see Knighton check out quickly. And Seth Britton go in. So Marietta going with a little bit of a smaller lineup. Seth Britton, Lears-Kelly, Coast, Kendall, and A.J. Graham. And Marietta set the inbound underneath their own basket. Out to Isaac Coast. Coast thought about a three as well. Marietta just not pulling the trigger yet on those threes as they get it underneath. Nice move by Kendall as he goes from right to left, backing down in the lane, and his left-handed scoop shots up and in. Tigers with a tie game now, 4-4. 3:55 to go first quarter. Galia with it. Long three by Lambert from the left point. Knocks it down. Nice looking shot. Off a pick. Got free. Knocks it down. 7-4 down. Galia with the lead. Tigers with the basketball. To our right. AJ with it. Goes hard to the lane. Nice move. Shot is going to rattle in. Good move by A.J. Graham. A little stutter step, freed him up. And now you'll see Hawkins check in for Marietta, who trails by 1 with 3:23 to go in this first quarter. And a ball almost stolen away. They recovered, and they get it out to Lambert. Franklin almost had it stolen away. Lambert on a wild shot, no good, but an air ball catch on the back end by Clary. He puts it up easily and makes it 9-6. He has 4 points for Galia. Marietta's A.J. Graham with it, trailing 9-6 up top. Gets it to Kendall. Kendall, again, we talked about those threes that he took early on in this game. Those are good shots for him. He can knock them down. And that's what makes him dangerous as a 6'8" guy out there. 2:45 and counting in this first quarter. Tigers trail by 3, possess the ball. Looking against this little bit of a man-to-man, but they kind of back off. Don't play it real tight up top. A little bit of a collapse. Kendall has all night beating his man off the dribble. Now a coast 3 is going to rattle out. A rebound pulled down by Franklin. Does a nice job crashing the boards. 2:20 to go first quarter. 9-6 Galia lead. Franklin goes left of the lane. Now he's going to get called for a travel as he picked up his pivot foot. Or it slid with him, one of the two. Lears Kelly will check out, and you'll see Hawkins come into the game. Hawkins, Graham, Coast, Kendall, and Britton in for the Tigers. 9-6, Marietta trails by 3 with the basketball to our right. Seth Britton with an outstanding football season. And working his way into this Tiger lineup over the last few games. Coach Gardner loves him for his defense. And a nice crossover 3 on the way. A.J. Graham knocks it down. His man went to the ground on the crossover. A.J. stepped back and knocked on a straight-on 3. Minute 43 to go. Tigers and Galia tied at 9. And now almost a steal out front. Galia recovers. Sanders with it on the right point. Now out top to Failure, who is going to be checked hard. Now he breaks his man, goes into the lane, and a shot off the side of the iron, pulled down by A.J. Graham, who races it up the court. And a cross-court pass to Seth Britton, who gives a nice, pretty underneath right-handed layup, protects himself with the backboard behind him, and Britton gets on the board for the Tigers with 2. And a minute 4 to go, and the Tigers lead by 2. Franklin with it up top. Gets a hard pick. Now he's going to step back and let a 3 go, and it's going to rattle in. Off the front of the iron, hits the back of the backboard and bounces in. Nice looking shot by Franklin. He has 3. Check that, make it 6 for Franklin. As Britton goes in the lane and they collapse on him. He tries to find Kendall underneath. Bunny no good. 12-11, 32 seconds to go. Franklin with Galia pushing it on the left side. Now they work it underneath, and that's going to be a foul on Kendall as Clary was in the lane, turned around. Alex chested him up and is going to be called for a foul. Coromando going to come into the game for Marietta, give Alex Kendall a break and try not to pick up another foul with the 24 seconds. That was on the ground, so it'll be an inbound here for Galia. They've worked a couple new players and Caldwell into the game, as well as Wamsley for Galia. And with 17 seconds to go, Franklin's going to let a long 3 go again. This time no good, and a rebound secured by Coast. Gets it to A.J. Graham. A.J. dribbles, top of the key, a little shimmer and shake. Thought about a 3, now dumps it off to Cormanelli underneath. A tie-up basketball, possession arrow to Galia with 1.4 seconds to go. And we're going to get a quick substitution here. Elijah Lears Kelly. Oh, they're going to say that's Marietta ball. I thought possession arrow was to Galia. It is. Okay. So I think A.J. was just trying to get a quick possession steal there. He was waiting underneath for the basketball. So Galia with 1.4 will have to go length of the floor to try to get a shot off, leading by 1. Franklin's going to heave a 3-quarter shot. No good. And that is how the first quarter ends. Galia 12, Marietta 11, second quarter around the corner. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
Get rewarded for a job well done when you shop at Apex True Value and join the True Value Rewards program. It's easy to enroll and start enjoying the benefits. Earn every time you make a purchase and receive a $5 reward certificate for every 2,500 points. You'll get member-only offers throughout the year. Plus, when you provide your email address, you get even more benefits. It's free to join, so why not sign up today? Apex True Value, behind every project is a true value.
At People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. And it's that commitment to community that allows us to focus on what's most important, you. People's Bank offers all the financial services and products that you would expect. But it's the relationships we build with our clients through 120 years of service that truly makes People's Bank your bank. We would love the chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
Get rewarded for a job well done when you shop at Apex True Value and join the True Value Rewards program. It's easy to enroll and start enjoying the benefits. Earn every time you make a purchase and receive a $5 reward certificate for every 2,500 points. You'll get member-only offers throughout the year. Plus, when you provide your email address, you get even more benefits. It's free to join, so why not sign up today? Apex True Value, behind every project is a true value.
Tiger possession out of the timeout. It was a missed bucket, and the rebound the other way goes quickly for a Galia bucket, and that was Franklin for his 5th point of the game. And the Tigers trail 14-11. They get it underneath to Kendall. Kendall, a mismatch underneath as they tried to work Caldwell on them, and Alex Kendall with the spin move in the lane gets his first of the second quarter, his 6th of the game for the Tigers. And Franklin's going to let a 3 go. Shot no good. A.J. Graham's going to rebound it and push it. A.J. into the lane. A.J. a little bit of wildness. And now he gets it out to Seth Britton. Top of the key. Coast's going to let one fire. That's Hawkins. Check that. Ball tipped around into the hands of Failure for Galia. Tigers trail by 1. Errant pass saved in by Galia. But they're going to say the foot was on the line. So a turnover will go to Marietta. End of the game. Braden Jones going to give Cormandel a break. And also, so that will be the 7th Tiger we've seen tonight. And so it's A.J. Graham, Seth Britton, Kendall, Knighton, and Jones out on the court for Marietta, who has possession. Up top with it, Jones going to rip off a 3. Off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound by Saunders. Saunders flips it up top to Failure. Left side pass, 3 on the way by Wamsley. Shot no good. A rebound by Jones, and he gets it to A.J. Graham. 14-13, Tigers trail by 1 with 6:19 to go in the second. A.J. lets a floater go in the lane. Shot no good. And a rebound by Lambert. And here comes Galia the other way. Saunders gets it to Failure, who picks up the basketball. Ball stolen away momentarily by Jones. Recovered by Galia. Into the lane goes Saunders. A whistle and a foul. Shot no good, but it'll go to the line to shoot 2. So Wesley Saunders will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws here. That is the first on Knighton for Marietta. With 5:58 to go in the second period. First free throws up and in by Saunders. Makes it a 15-13 game. Had a chance to talk to Coach Gardner last night. Really excited about this matchup. And he said to me, and he said it on the pregame too, as the second free throw is up and good, gives him a chance to see how really good we are. Galia's beaten everyone by 24 or more in their first 3 games, so right now the Tigers within 3 and have stood tall. A.J. Graham with it in the half court for Marietta, gets it out to Jones. And a quick touch for Kendall, back to A.J. with 5:38 to go. And a touch for Seth Britton up top. Jones off a pick. They thought about a 3. Instead, A.J. out front lets one go. Shot no good off the left side of the iron. And a rebound pulled down by Failure, who's going to take it to the hole for Galia the other way. Gets his man in the air. Tries a bank shot off backside. Cleaned up by Clary on the backside. And he gets his 6th point of the game. first two of the second quarter, and Galia pushes the lead now 18-13. A.J. Graham with it to Knighton. Back to A.J. And a spin down in the lane. And Knighton wasn't ready for it. Failure was, and he stole it away. And now they're going to work it back under to Clary, the big guy, and there's the Marietta timeout. A little bit of a run here. 9-0 run for Galia. 20-13. They're on top of Marietta. We'll be right back.
At People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. And it's that commitment to community that allows us to focus on what's most important, you. People's Bank offers all the financial services and products that you would expect. But it's the relationships we build with our clients through 120 years of service that truly makes People's Bank your bank. We would love the chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
In our community, when one person needs help, we all help. After all, that's what neighbors do. So you can count on your neighbors at Memorial Health System to help you on your weight loss journey. We offer the only local bariatric program led by a team of experts and your own personal care navigator. And we have the latest proven treatments, including robot-assisted surgery for award-winning bariatric care close to home. Count on Memorial Health System.
Visit mhsystem.org/bariatric to learn more.
20-14, our second quarter score back here at Sutton Gymnasium. Aaron Cassidy with you. It is Galia on top of Marietta. Make sure you stay tuned at halftime as our statistics are made possible by Bill Manick, Senior Financial Advisor for Marietta, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. When it comes to numbers, Bill Manick knows that more than 20 years of experience can help you with your investment and retirement goals. Give them a call at 740-568-7860 to arrange an appointment to review your financial future. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Smith, Finner Incorporated, registered broker, registered investment advisor, registered dealer, member SIPC, and wholly owned subsidiary Bank of America Corporation. They say, go Tigers. Alears Kelly, three, is going to cut the lead now to 20-16. Alears Kelly got open and knocks down a big three out of the timeout for Marietta. The other way, Galia comes, shot going to be altered by Kendall. Hasn't stolen away, though, on the outlet pass. Now they work it underneath to Clary, who puts the spin move on the block and puts two up and in. He has 8 points, and the Tigers now 22-16 deficit as Kendall has it up top. And it goes into the lane. Alears Kelly's going to go into the lane. He's going to go hard at the big man. Left-handed shot, no good. Tigers can't buy a bucket right now underneath. 22-16. Here comes Galia the other way. Euro step, shot up and in by Lambert. And one thing I'm noticing right now, Marietta stagnant on offense, not moving around. It's been more of a one-on-one game than what they want. And one way to get them out of it, Coach Gardner calls a play. And Jones, or check that, that's Coast, goes to the lane, spin move, shot no good, and a rebound cleared by Clary. 24-16, 3:03 to go second quarter. Tigers trail, Galia's basketball. Alears Kelly with a nice steal. Now he has it popped from behind, and it'll be Galia basketball. 24-16. Galia patiently works it around the timeline. Failure. Left side to Saunders. Get it to Clary underneath. Clary on the left block does work. Shot up and in, and he'll go to the line to shoot one. So he's up to 10 points, 8 of those coming in the last 5 minutes. And a lead that's pushed out to 10 now by Galia, 26-16. So shoot the bonus here is Clary. And the lefty, free throws long, and the Tigers get the rebound. Need a bucket the worst way. They only have 5 points here in this second quarter, does Marietta. A.J. Graham with it. A.J.'s going to get poked from behind, and there's the whistle that Coach Gardner is going to sarcastically put his hands up in the air about and say, there we go, finally, we get a call. And they've called it pretty evenly. 3 fouls for Marietta, 1 foul for Galia. They've let him play. Isaac Coast with it on the left side to Britton on the right. Now the Lears Kelly left point. There's Kelly up top to A.J. Graham, hard in the lane. Graham dumps it off to Kendall. Ball stolen away. To Failure. And one thing a 6'8" guy will tell you is please don't put it at my knees. And that's where they put it a couple passes to him tonight. And a nice drive there by Failure in the lane. Floaters up and in, 28-16. A.J. Graham with it for Marietta. Gets it to Coast on the left point. Isaac going to get it to Britton, who touches up top. Back to Kendall. Kendall to A.J. on the right point. Back to Coast up top. Coast checked by Failure. He slips. Ball's taken away by Galia as they dive on the floor, and they have to use the timeout, so travel isn't called. Minute 39 to go, second quarter. Our score, Galia 28, Marietta 16. We'll be right back.
Fry Dental Group is a proud sponsor of the Tiger Big Drill Player of the Game. Every time our Marietta Tiger basketball team takes the court this year, we'll be looking for that likely candidate who exudes excellence on the basketball court. That's what we're looking for when we pick a Big Drill Player of the Game. Could be a block shot, could be a shot at the buzzer, could be a three-point shot, or just a lot of hustle. Thanks to the Fry Dental Group for making it possible right here on AM 1490. The Fry Dental Group, Big Drill Player of the Game. Fry Dental Group, 1309 Green Street, Marietta.
28-16, our second quarter score. Aaron Cassidy here at Sutton Gymnasium alongside Brett Treadway running the camera for us. And you, we're so glad that you're with us on this Friday night. As we walked in Sutton Gym, not a kind of weather you would expect on a mid or halfway December 10th night, I should say. Or 9th, the 9th. As Galia out of the timeout, tries to get it to the big man. Underneath to Clary, he has it shot altered by Cormandel, who's coming to the game from Marietta in the last minute 21 here. Isaac Coast with it up top, jumper in the lane, shot short, and a rebound pulled down by Saunders. Not a lot of offensive rebounds tonight for Marietta so far. And into the lane goes hard as Lambert, no one to stop him, and he gets the easy right-handed layup. 30-16, Tigers trail. This was a 12-11 first quarter game. And Marietta's only 5 points here in the second quarter. Of course, the Blue Devils have answered with 18. So a quick whistle and a foul out front. That'll be the second team foul on Galia. Marietta has 3 team fouls. And they will maintain possession. Costco into the game from Marietta, along with Hawkins, Cormandel, Coast, and Seth Britton. Marietta really having trouble keeping a hold of the basketball tonight. They get it to Cormandel underneath. His up and under move is going to be wild. Going to get his own rebound. No, rebound going to be pulled down by Clary. Long outlet the other way, and an easy bucket by Darnbraw. Or check that. That is going to be Failure. Number 10, not number 12. And with 19 seconds to go, Marietta just wants to get in the half. They trail 32-16. Costco dribbles with it out front. Check that, that's Britton. Out front with it for Marietta. Gets a pick from Coast. Britton's checked as he turns the corner, and a whistle and a foul. Now they'll sneak A.J. Graham in here for an offensive shot as Marietta will inbound. They'll also get Kendall into the game as an offensive threat. Costco and Cormandel will step out, and a 32-16 halftime score. AJ with 5 seconds inbound. AJ Graham attacks right of the lane. Shot no good as it was blocked by Clary, and that will do it here for the first half. Our halftime score, Marietta has some work to do in the second half. It's Galia 32, Marietta 16. We'll tell you how we got here when we come back. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
It's the year-end celebration at Pioneer Family Pre-Owned Autos in Williamstown during our biggest sale of the year. Choose from our huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs to fit your payment and budget needs. Regardless of credit history, Pioneer can help you get the car you deserve. Just bring your current credit information for guaranteed finance options and your best deal. Plus, we need pre-owned vehicles, so we're paying over book value for every trade, just like yours. Get year-end savings at Pioneer Family Pre-Owned Autos in Williamstown, West Virginia, or PioneerFamilyAuto.com. Let's qualify CD for details.
Hey, it's Dave Allen for Parmar Stores, wishing you and your family the best holiday season ever. There's no season quite like the Christmas season. Families gathering together near and far to share in the holiday spirit. Well, it's a given. You're probably going to run out of something, and when you do, your Parmar store is here for you. We have over 200 stores in 5 states, and we are the official store of high school sports in West Virginia. Download the Parmar app and sign up for the Parmar Rewards Card to save even more. A wish for the best holiday season ever. And remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
What do folks look for in a home? Your guess is as good as mine, but I must say, if you work with McCarthy Real Estate, we've seen it, we know it, and how to get to it. You can't beat experienced local service. It's a great time to list as demand is at an all-time high. With global access to potential buyers moving into our area, we are out in front on turnkey deals. Plus, we're there for you to navigate the appraisal, inspection, and banking process. McCarthy Real Estate, 2nd Street, Marietta, and at MariettaRealEstate.com.
The hottest ticket in town is at your local Auto Plus store. Get advance tickets for just $7 for the Auto Plus River City High School Classic. This 2-day event will feature boys and girls teams from Belpre, Caldwell, Marietta, Parkersburg, Warren, Fort Fry, Frontier, St. Mary's, and Union Local. 17 games scheduled December 29th and 30th at Van Johnson Arena on the campus of Marietta College. Buy your tickets in advance at any nearby Auto Plus Auto Parts store and save $3 off the gate price. The Auto Plus River City Classic.
Jamming here at Sutton Gymnasium at halftime. There's a little Christmas music going on in the background and the dance team for the Tigers out there. Tigers trail 32-16. Our halftime statistics made possible by the office of Merrill located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. Bill Mannix, Kathy Huck, and David Treadway, along with Sandra Crosby, understand the values and ideals of our community. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Finner Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and wholly owned subsidiary of the Bank of America Corporation. They say call 740-568-7860 to arrange an appointment to discuss retirement, college funding, or a strategy designed to pursue what is most important to you. For Galia in the first half, leading all scorers in this game, it was Isaac Clary. He had, in that first half, 12 points. It was 6 points for Jance Lambert. Saunders had a point. Wamsley, or check that, Felger had 6 points. Franklin with 5 points in that first half. 32-16 is the halftime lead. That's how they got their halftime lead here. For Galia, again, it was Clary with the 12 points in this first half. And most of those came really in the midway through the second quarter. He turned things on with the 8 points. He outscored Marietta just alone in the second quarter. Tigers with only 5 points in the second quarter. It was Elijah Lears-Kelly with 3 points. Seth Britton had 2, 5 for A.J. Graham, and 6 points for Alex Kendall. And that is it for Marietta. Leading scorer for Marietta, again, the 6 points from Alex Kendall. So that's a 32-16 halftime score. Take another timeout. Come back on the other side. Catch you up on what's going on this weekend. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
At People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. And it's that commitment to community that allows us to focus on what's most important, you. People's Bank offers all the financial services and products that you would expect. But it's the relationships we build with our clients through 120 years of service that truly makes People's Bank your bank. We would love the chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
Fry Dental Group is a proud sponsor of the Tiger Big Drill Player of the Game. Every time our Marietta Tiger basketball team takes the court this year, we'll be looking for that likely candidate who exudes excellence on the basketball court. That's what we're looking for when we pick a big drill player of the game. Could be a block shot, could be a shot at the buzzer, could be a three-point shot, or just a lot of hustle. Thanks to the Fry Dental Group for making it possible right here on AM 1490. The Fry Dental Group, big drill player of the game. Fry Dental Group, 1309 Green Street, Marietta.
1 or 2 or 10 things have changed since I got in the real estate business. Hi, this is Steve McCarthy of McCarthy Real Estate. Gone are the days when folks just stopped by 318 2nd Street in Marietta. Now you can find McCarthy Real Estate on Facebook with weekly featured listings or MariettaRealEstate.com. We have real phones and cell phones and GPS, although we know our way around. McCarthy Real Estate since 1953. You don't need good luck to find us, but you'll have it when you do.
December 29th and 30th at Van Johnson Arena on the campus of Marietta College, your local Auto Plus stores are proud to present the Auto Plus River City High School Classic. Save $3 when you buy tickets in advance at any nearby Auto Plus Auto Parts store. The Auto Plus River City Classic will feature 2 days of wall-to-wall high school basketball featuring boys and girls matchups with a dozen local teams. 17 games, 2 days, December 29th and 30th. All-day tickets, $10 at the door, are on sale for $7 at any local Auto Plus parts store.
Here to a much quieter Sutton Gymnasium, 32-16 our halftime score. So glad that you're with us on this Friday night. Thanks to Derek Jones back at the studio, of course, always doing a good job. Busy day back at the studio, starting tonight here with this Tiger game, and then we'll go right into the shopping spree tomorrow at 9 a.m. Make sure you tune in. You can go to the WMO website and go under community and take a look at the items that will be up for bid, and it'll be a fun morning. That is always one of my favorite mornings, listening in. I haven't bought anything for a few years. Might have to make a call in and do that tomorrow morning. We hope that you will join us. And then it's Marietta College basketball tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock, 1:45 pregame for the men, and a 4 o'clock or right after that, 3:45-ish pregame for the women. Johnny Wharf will take you through that doubleheader. It is that time of year. We're starting to get a lot of basketball action. We're excited for it. Tonight was the first Coach's Corner that we've had on the season, so you can listen to it each and every Friday night as we talk to area coaches who just get in the thick of things. It was interesting driving in, listening to the different parts of where everyone was in the season. Marietta 5 games in tonight, and then you had a team like Fort Fry who's playing their first ever game tonight this season because of the deep run that their team went with the playoffs. Same thing with Williamstown. And then, so it's just interesting. I saw that Frontier, I think, maybe had played 2 games, but they don't get a thick, or maybe 3 games. They don't get into the thick of it until after Christmas. So it's just interesting to see how the schedule all works out. They all play or try to get the same number of games in that 20 range throughout the season. So it is just kind of how you schedule it. And Marietta, Coach Gardner talked about it last night with me as he said, you know, we were kind of getting in an area where we were trying to play too many games in a short amount of time. And so, you know, we had to back off maybe the Fed Hawk game on Tuesday night and just go with the Friday and let the kids get into some practice time because that's what they've missed. The first half right now has been really, it's 32-16, and I'm in the locker room. I'm assuming Coach Gardner's telling his team they were a little bit lackadaisical on offense, where they were standing around a little bit too much, and then that would lead to a couple turnovers that Galia turned into some easy buckets on the other side. And going into the halftime, you saw some emotion in a good way from this Marietta Tigers team where they were frustrated, you could tell, with themselves of, you know, maybe not playing the best opponent they've seen all year to the best of their ability. So it'll be interesting to see how Marietta comes out here in the second half. Not to take anything, obviously, away from Galia, but it was almost more of what Marietta was not doing themselves, especially offensively in that first half when the 5 points in the second quarter alone tells that story, and it wasn't because they didn't get good looks. They just couldn't quite get them to fall. And again, that led to some easy transition buckets the other way. So it'll be interesting second half. We'll have it for you after this timeout. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
It's the year-end celebration at Pioneer Family Pre-Owned Autos in Williamstown during our biggest sale of the year. Choose from our huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs to fit your payment and budget needs. Regardless of credit history, Pioneer can help you get the car you deserve. Just bring your current credit information for guaranteed finance options and your best deal. Plus, we need pre-owned vehicles, so we're paying over book value for every trade, just like yours. Get year-end savings at Pioneer Family Pre-Owned Autos in Williamstown, West Virginia, or PioneerFamilyAuto.com. Let's qualify CD for details.
Hey, it's Dave Allen for Parmar Stores, wishing you and your family the best holiday season ever. There's no season quite like the Christmas season. Families gathering together near and far to share in the holiday spirit. Well, it's a given. You're probably going to run out of something, and when you do, your Parmar store is here for you. We have over 200 stores in 5 states, and we are the official store of high school sports in West Virginia. Download the Parmar app and sign up for the Parmar Rewards Card to save even more. A wish for the best holiday season ever. And remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
32-16 as we start the third quarter. 8 minutes put on the clock. All 10 players out there along with the 3 officials. And it'll be Galia ball to start the second half. And the Tigers, see what they do defensively. We had a little bit of a water spill in front of the Galia bench. That's the delay right now. At halftime, one of my favorite things, and I still probably have a couple of them, they threw out the old school basketballs. Did the cheerleaders that have one of the sponsors on them and a Marietta Tiger logo on them. And so I always try to grab those. Still have a couple of them somewhere in a drawer somewhere. As Galia's first possession, jump shot missed. They get the offensive rebound to get things started here. And that was a big offensive rebound. And they work it underneath to Clary. Now they hand quickly to Saunders, gets it back to Clary, and his jump shot is up and in. Picking up where he started in that, or left off in that second quarter where he scored 8 points. He now makes it 14. And the Tigers offensively, a little bit more pep in their step here as Kendall's going to let a 3 go, knock it down from up top. If they're going to give it to him, he's got to knock it down, and he does right there. Alex Kendall knocks down a 3 and cuts the lead 34-19. See if the Tigers can't get a good defensive possession here and go on a little bit of a run themselves. Lears Kelly going to be called for a foul after knocking the ball away from Lambert. Your 5 out there on the floor right now for Marietta is Lears Kelly, Coast, Kendall, A.J. Graham, and Cormandel. 2 Cormandel really coming into his own. Really hustle player. And he is drawing the matchup with Clary. And Clary leans into him and gets the bucket up over top. Nice position by Cormandel, but there was not much you could do as the big 6'8", 300-pounder backs his way down. 6:50 to go in this third quarter. Tigers trail 36-19. Kendall puts it on the ground, kicks it out to Coast. 3-pointer on the way. Rattles out, and a rebound by Clary, pulled down. A trap out here at half court on Fellier. Fellier, who had 6 in the first half, gets it underneath to Clary, who's just going to turn around and put it up and in. He's being a force right now. 18 points, came in averaging 15 and a half. And he's over that with 18 now in this first half and midway through this, not even midway through this third quarter. Tigers trail 38-19. A.J. Graham with it on the right side, goes between his legs up to Kendall, now left side to Lears Kelly. Gets it to A.J. Graham. He's going to rip off a 3, and it rattles in and out. Unbelievable. These shots are going down and coming out right now for the Tigers. 38-19. All 6 of those points for Galia in the second half have come from Clary. Here's a steal by Lears Kelly. Loses control going down the court. Has to save it in. Does so out to Kendall. Out to A.J. Graham. A.J. goes left side with 5 points in the game for Graham. Now Kendall's going to let a 3 go. Off the mark. Rebounds is not going to be saved in, and it'll stay with Marietta. 5:30 to go here in this third quarter of play. Marietta trails 38-19. Stops and buckets is what you need. Into Kendall on the inbounds. Out the coast, straight on 3. And he is going to knock it down. And if he can get going, that's a good sign for Marietta. That's his first points of the game. A 3 from up top. And they beat Marietta down the court the other way. Fellier snuck behind everyone and gets 2 points. And it's 40-22, 18-point lead for Galia. And it was one that's just got away from Marietta midway through that second quarter when Galia went on a big around 7-0, 9-0 run. AJ into the lane, out to Lears Kelly, drives the baseline, back out to Kendall, thought about a three, now gets it to Graham, puts it on the ground. Graham now backs it back out with 4:44 to go in this third quarter. AJ with it up top. AJ is going to give it to Elijah Lears Kelly. Lears Kelly dances with the basketball on the left point, goes hard in the lane, and Elijah with a nice layup. Good move, stutter step and all. To the hoop, puts it up and in. Started at the right and finished at the left. 40-24, Tigers trail. And they go into Clary, who's going to somehow tiptoe the baseline and get a reverse layup to go. He has 8 second-half points to make it 20 on the game. He is their 6'8" force underneath. Kendall out to Lears Kelly. Back to Kendall up top with it. Kendall's going to put it on the ground, try to attack. Gets it to Graham. And he's going to knock down a three from outside. A.J. Graham knocks down a three. 42-27. Marietta didn't shoot, but gosh, you couldn't imagine over 30% in that first half. And a little jump shot floater as Fellier got it deep into the lane, and he knocks it down. 44-27, Fellier now with 10. So go along with Clary's 20 and Galia's 44-27 lead. Graham with it up top. AJ gets it on the right side to Lears Kelly. They're trying to work it under Kendall. On the right block they do. He does good work in the lane, puts the shot up and in. And he's fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot the bonus. Good move. That'll be the second foul, or check that. That'll be the first foul on Clary. But Alex Kendall, they cleared everyone out on the left side, gave it to him on the right block. He spun in the lane and finished with the left hand on the other side. Now he tries to make it a three-point play, and he does. 44-29, or check that 44-30. See if the Tigers get a stop here or two, and you're right back in this. Lambert holds it high above his head. They skip it across to Wamsley. Now in the right corner, they work it underneath to Clary. Clary puts the shot up and in. And a timeout, Galia. After the bucket, 46-30, Galia timeout, 2:53 to go, third quarter. Marietta trails by 16. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
At People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. And it's that commitment to community that allows us to focus on what's most important, you. People's Bank offers all the financial services and products that you would expect. But it's the relationships we build with our clients through 120 years of service that truly makes People's Bank your bank. We would love the chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
In our community, when one person needs help, we all help. After all, that's what neighbors do. So you can count on your neighbors at Memorial Health System to help you on your weight loss journey. We offer the only local bariatric program led by a team of experts and your own personal care navigator. And we have the latest proven treatments, including robot-assisted surgery for award-winning bariatric care close to home. Count on Memorial Health System.
Visit mhsystem.org/bariatric to learn more.
2:53 to go. Plenty of time here in this third quarter and into the fourth. Tigers trail, though, 46-30. It was the second quarter that got Marietta in trouble. It was the second quarter that saw them be outscored 20-5 after a 12-11 first quarter. And right now we see it at 46-30. And a quick bucket by Galia in the timeout. They felt Marietta. I love that timeout there by Coach Harrison because they felt Marietta swinging a little bit. And he took the quick timeout. Get his team settled down after the bucket. Coast with the fadeaway, no good. Lears Kelly dives in for the rebound, can't handle it. And Galia picks up the loose ball. Here comes the Blue Devils the other way. Lambert goes to the lane. His fadeaway shot, no good. Rebound on the backside by Galia. Nice rebound by Saunders. He puts a floater up in the lane. Check that, that's Wamsley. And his shot's going to be no good. It'll go to the line to shoot two. That'll be A.J. Graham's first foul. Carson Wamsley's first free throw's up and in, and he gets his first points of the game, or first point of the game. 47-30, 17-point Galia lead. Second free throw on its way, and it's going to rattle out. And the Tigers have the ball slip off their hands and out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Galia Academy Blue Devils. And really, if you could have an adjective in words or in picture of what has been the Tigers' night, that's it. As no one's around them, the offensive rebound slips off the Tigers' hands, and they get the basketball. Does Galia back underneath their own hoop. Clary has it, and his wild fadeaway, somehow he gets it to go as he's all the way under the bucket and under the backboard, and he's able to get a push shot up and in. 49-30. And now here's a Tiger turnover. One zigged, the other zagged, and it in the hands of Clary for Galia. A minute 58 to go. Tigers with it, Galia with it up top. Franklin going to go hard to the left. Shot no good. Kendall with the rebound. And Kendall's going to bring it up and get it on the left side. Jones, a wide open three. He's going to rattle out. And a rebound by Fellier. And a ball that's kicked around. No kickball called. Going to stay possession with Galia. Galia's Fellier is going to go to the hole, kick it out. Wamsley's going to let a three go way off the mark. And an outlet pass down here to Seth Britton. He hops into the lane. His shot's bothered, no good. And Galia's going to pull it down and slow it down. Franklin's going to trot it across the timeline to our right. 40-39. Minute 16 to go in the third. And he finds Clary underneath. Clary with the easy bucket. Up and in. 26 points now for the big man for Galia. 14 here in the third as a backdoor cut to Jones. He's going to have it swatted away by Lambert. Back out top now to Kendall. He's going to let a left corner three go, and he knocks it down. Alex Kendall with a big three to cut it, or make sure it didn't get over the 20-point mark. Or it was over the 20-point mark, excuse me. It was 51-30, now 51-33. 34 seconds to go in the third quarter. Franklin with it out top. Closely guarded, 5-second call, almost called. And he finds Fellier in the lane, floater up and in. They're just spreading Marietta out. Working the lanes right now is Galia. 53-23. A.J. Graham with it up top. This will be one as we go to the fourth. Marietta is going to just be frustrated with themselves. As A.J. is going to go left of the lane. His scoop shot up and in. And with 3 seconds to go, Galia will inbound, try to push it up. Wild shot at the end of the third quarter, and that will do it here in the third. 53-35, our third quarter score. Fourth quarter, right around the corner. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
Fry Dental Group is a proud sponsor of the Tiger Big Drill Player of the Game. Every time our Marietta Tiger basketball team takes the court this year, we'll be looking for that likely candidate who exudes excellence on the basketball court. That's what we're looking for when we pick a big drill player of the game. Could be a block shot, could be a shot at the buzzer, could be a three-point shot, or just a lot of hustle. Thanks to the Fry Dental Group for making it possible right here on AM 1490. The Fry Dental Group, big drill player of the game. Fry Dental Group, 1309 Green Street, Marietta.
It's the year-end celebration at Pioneer Family Pre-Owned Autos in Williamstown during our biggest sale of the year. Choose from a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs to fit your payment and budget needs. Regardless of credit history, Pioneer can help you get the car you deserve. Just bring your current credit information for guaranteed finance options and your best deal. Plus, we need pre-owned vehicles, so we're paying over book value for every trade, just like yours. Get year-end savings at Pioneer Family Pre-Owned Autos in Williamstown, West Virginia, or PioneerFamilyAuto.com. Let's qualify CD for details.
Hey, it's Dave Allen for Parmar Stores, wishing you and your family the best holiday season ever. There's no season quite like the Christmas season. Families gathering together near and far to share in the holiday spirit. Well, it's a given. You're probably going to run out of something, and when you do, your Parmar store is here for you. We have over 200 stores in 5 states, and we are the official store of high school sports in West Virginia. Download the Parmar app and sign up for the Parmar Rewards Card to save even more. A wish for the best holiday season ever. And remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Well, as quick as we come out of the timeout, it was a Marietta turnover and an easy bucket by Saunders for Galia the other way on the fast break. And now the lead back out to 20. 55-35 here at Sutton Gymnasium. Aaron Cassidy along with you on this Friday night. So glad that you're joining us as Alex Kendall gets the ball underneath. Now they work it back under the Kendall, who's whistled and a foul on, let's see who this one's going to go on. This is going to go on number 22, Caldwell. How about the third quarter for Clary? 16 in that third quarter for the big man who's on the bench in a well-deserved break. Kendall takes advantage of him being on the bench. He gets in the lane, and he gets his 17th point of the game for Alex Kendall. 55-37. Marietta trails, trying to lock down defensively here. Britton, Hawkins, Jones, and a shot up and off the mark. Marietta tries to clear the rebound. They do. Into the hands of Costco. Pushes up to Jones on the left side. Now to Kendall. Kendall's going to put it on the floor. Dribble in. Back out to Jones. Fires a three. His shot off the mark. And no one crashes for Marietta. An easy rebound for Galia. Wamsley's going to run it up across the timeline. Going to be met by Hawkins. And on the left side, it'll be Fellier, who's going to let a three rip. And he's going to miss it. And a rebound's cleared by Marietta. One shot and done. Hawkins going to push it on the right side. Out to Costco. 6:24 to go here in the fourth. Tigers trail 55-37. Costco with it. Right side pass into the hands of Hawkins. Now out to Seth Britton. And he's going to try to get it under the Kendall. They fall onto Kendall with a double team and the ball stripped away. Here comes Galia. Lots of turnovers tonight for the Tigers. A big reason you see that 55-37 score was all the ones that happened in the second quarter where Galia outscored Marietta 20-5. That's been the story of this game. Marietta has not been able to recover really. As Fellier has it in the paint, picks it up, gets it out on right to Lambert, drives hard to the lane. Ball's going to be knocked away, but an offensive rebound by Galia. Marietta finally clears the boards after the miss. Here comes Costco, up to Britton. Britton thought about pulling up for a three, decides not to, gets it out to Costco. Landon takes a couple dribbles, 5:24 to go. And he gets it in the corner to Hawkins. Hawkins is going to get it into the hands of Costco with 5:17 to go. 55-37, Tigers trail. And another turnover here by Marietta trying to get it underneath the Kendall. And that's Fellier who takes it coast to coast, up and in. And now he has 14. 47-37, 20 points, Galia lead. And again, you go back to that 15-point deficit that Marietta found themselves at the 16-point at the end of the half. And it was because of the big run and plays just like that where Marietta turns it over easily. Unwarranted. No one was really on the player there. And Lambert grabs it for Galia. He goes hard to the lane. And we're going to see hockey line changes here for both teams. As the whistle was on the floor, it'll be Marietta's third foul. So in for Marietta, Lears Kelly, Coasts, Graham, Jones, and Kendall. For Galia, you have Franklin along with Fellier, Wamsley, and Saunders, and Clary also in there. And a missed shot by Galia, cleared by the Tigers. Marietta quickly pushes it up. Coast wide open for a three. Misses off the front of the iron. Offensive rebound, though, by Lears Kelly, and he puts it up and in. Quick timeout, Marietta. 57-39. Tigers trail. 4:22 to go, fourth quarter. We'll be right back.
What do folks look for in a home? Your guess is as good as mine, but I must say, if you work with McCarthy Real Estate, we've seen it, we know it, and how to get to it. You can't beat experienced local service. It's a great time to list as demand is at an all-time high. With global access to potential buyers moving into our area, we are out in front on turnkey deals. Plus, we're there for you to navigate the appraisal, inspection, and banking process. McCarthy Real Estate, 2nd Street, Marietta, and at MariettaRealEstate.com.
Back here in the fourth quarter, 57-39. Aaron Cassidy with you. So glad that you're with us on this Friday night. Start to a busy weekend. Marietta Tigers right now trail 57-39 with 4:22 to go in this fourth quarter. Shopping spree tomorrow at 9 a.m. Call in for that, 2 o'clock. The Marietta College Pioneers tip off. Tigers with the press, get a steal in the backcourt. That was Jones. Now gets it to A.J. Graham. Spins out of a trap. Now A.J. with it up top. A.J. to the left side. Step back three on its way. And it rattles out. A.J. can't get it to fall. Has 10 on the night. Here's another steal attempt by Marietta and a whistle and a foul called in the backcourt. And it'll be the length of the court again here for Galia, which will allow Marietta to get the press set up. With 4 minutes to go, trailing 57-39. Next game for Marietta, they will have John Glenn on the 17th, Ripley on the 20th. So they'll have a little bit of a layoff as A.J. gets a steal here from Marietta. Graham with it up top. Works it underneath the coast, who just can't handle it as it hits off his legs, and it's going to go to Galia. And a timeout, Galia. 3:48 to go. Fourth quarter, 47-39. We'll take one with them. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
The hottest ticket in town is at your local Auto Plus store. Get advance tickets for just $7 for the Auto Plus River City High School Classic. This two-day event will feature boys and girls teams from Belpre, Caldwell, Marietta, Parkersburg, Warren, Fort Fry, Frontier, St. Mary's, and Union Local. 17 games scheduled December 29th and 30th at Van Johnson Arena on the campus of Marietta College. Buy your tickets in advance at any nearby Auto Plus Auto Parts store and save $3 off the gate price. The Auto Plus River City Classic.
.348 to go, fourth quarter, 57-39. Timeout out of the timeout here from Galia. They were expecting Marietta to press. Tigers pull out of the press. And Marietta trails by 16. Marietta tight man-to-man defense. Really trying to trap in the half court as Galia works it around. Wamsley with the shot, no good. Rebound fought for, and it's the Tigers' ball. A.J. Graham is going to try to spin, and before he does, everyone thought maybe he was going to get called for a travel, and I agree with the official's call here. This is a foul, and this is going to go on failure. He has his second foul to go with his 14 points. He's been really good midway through the second into the second half. So he has 14 points. Tigers get into this a little bit, but need a couple quick buckets. And Kendall gets one here with a spin move underneath, or a reverse layup underneath along the baseline. And Marietta cuts it 57-41 with 3:07 to go. And a quick press break, long rebound offensively off the miss, and a rebound, though, by the Tigers off the second miss. And that was Lears Kelly playing some ferocious defense. And he gets the rebound. And Coast's going to fire a three from the right side, and it's going to be in and out. And Clary pulls down the rebound with no one around him. Clary with 26 tonight. Unforced turnover here, though, for Galia. Ball out of bounds, Marietta basketball in front of the Galia bench. Kind of see Marietta working their way through their rotation tonight with the different players and getting a feel for it against the opponent that's a pretty good basketball team. Backdoor cut, Marietta tries to go to Jones, and a whistle and a quick foul there. Now, those fouls are going to start adding up. That's the third foul on Galia. So if you try to go to Kendall here, maybe pick up that fourth foul and try to get it in the bonus. Quickly, though, you'd have to do it. As A.J. spins in the lane, Graham shot no good. Coast with the follow, puts it up and in. 57-43 now. 2:25 to go, though. So the Tigers playing two opponents in this final 2:20, the Clock and Galia both. And Franklin goes coast to coast with the easy bucket on the left side. It's his first two of the second half after he had 5 in the first. A.J. Graham with it up top for Marietta. Now gets it to Lears Kelly. 2 minutes to go. 43 Tigers trail. Jones going to get the ball in the middle of the lane. Now get it out the Lears Kelly. Lears Kelly with the left-handed jump shot up and in. And we'll have a Tigers timeout. We'll keep it right here, though. Lears Kelly picks up his 9th point of the game. Elijah's so good this season. Obviously, we know what he can do on the basketball court, but football has really stepped up over the season and had a good football season. We talked about Seth Britton. Has some time tonight. Also had a great season. Called on to play quarterback the final game and a half of the season. Very unselfish because he'd never taken a snap in his life. And it almost led to a Warren upset in the final game of the year. So I know Coach Shove and I were talking before. 18 new kids out for Marietta to go in with the kids that are already out in weightlifting. So that's a positive sign for the Marietta Tiger football team. And that's something we talked about earlier in this season as Galia set the inbound was with this basketball team, you could really see how this basketball team, you can see how the off-season workout conditioning program puts some muscle and some weight on some of these Marietta players, and it's really shown off in these first 5 games. Very strong Tiger team as the ball's knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Galia. 59-45. Minute 39 to go. Galia set the inbound. Now it'll be Lambert. Gets it to Clary. Doesn't even think about the shot. Back out to Lambert. Lambert to Clary, who has 26, goes into the paint. And a fadeaway over Kendall is going to rattle in. 28 for the big guy. Big offensive tackle for Galia. Drawing Division I interest in football. And a 3 that's going to get Marietta to the line because of the whistle and the foul. And this will send Coast to the line. And Failure is going to get called for the foul, their 4th. We're going back to Clary. Probably not a Division I basketball player, but a very good high school basketball player for this Galia team. And the first free throw by Coast is going to go up and in. Have to start thinking about our Fried Dental Group Big Drill Player of the Game. Also, stay tuned for our post-game statistics made possible by Merrill, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. Second free throw up and good. At Merrill, they know that just like tonight's game, there's a strategy, game plan, and a hopeful outcome. The same should hold true for your financial future. As Isaac Coast lines up the third of 3 free throws, knocks them all down. Call Bill Mannix, Kathy Huck, David Treadway, or Sandra Crosby for an appointment to discuss your investments or retirement goals. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Finner Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and wholly owned subsidiary Bank of America Corporation. We'll go over statistics at the end of the game, and a big statistic that's up on that scoreboard is another 2 points for Isaac Clary for Galia. He has 30 tonight. Elijah Lears Kelly with under a minute to go, 43 seconds exact. He's going to get it out to A.J. Graham. Has a 3 off the mark. And here comes Galia the other way. They're going to try to pull it out and hold. And you'll probably see Marietta not foul. Well, I didn't think you would. But Failure's going to be trapped, and he was fouled about 5 different times. And he was getting a little frustrated. I don't blame him. And Marietta's players are kind of looking at the officials like, hey, I have fouled this guy a few times. So you'll see new Tigers into the game here as Corinne comes in along with Junior Smith, Costco. Also for the Tigers, Zayden Whittakin. And you'll see Trey Hawkins come in. Marietta's JV victorious tonight, 45-40 in their game. And that will do it here as they inbounds. Galia should be able to hold for a last shot, although, again, Marietta's playing tight man-to-man. Franklin clears it around, though, and with 13 seconds to go, he handles out front, bothered by Costco. Marietta still not giving up, and an over and back going to be called on Galia. With 7.2 seconds to go, 63-48. And when you're in a game late and you a player that's wanting some more minutes, that's how you play right there. As Costco gets the inbounds, gets it to Whittakin. Now hands to the Tigers, Carini. And he makes the shot to end the game at the buzzer, but that will do it. Tigers on the wrong end tonight, 63-50. Quick timeout, wrap it up on the other side. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
At People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. And it's that commitment to community that allows us to focus on what's most important, you. People's Bank offers all the financial services and products that you would expect. But it's the relationships we build with our clients through 120 years of service that truly makes People's Bank your bank. We would love the chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
Fry Dental Group is a proud sponsor of the Tiger Big Drill Player of the Game. Every time our Marietta Tiger basketball team takes the court this year, we'll be looking for that likely candidate who exudes excellence on the basketball court. That's what we're looking for when we pick a Big Drill Player of the Game. Could be a block shot, could be a shot at the buzzer, could be a three-point shot, or just a lot of hustle. Thanks to the Fry Dental Group for making it possible right here on AM 1490. The Fry Dental Group, Big Drill Player of the Game. Fry Dental Group, 1309 Green Street, Marietta.
1 or 2 or 10 things have changed since I got in the real estate business. Hi, this is Steve McCarthy of McCarthy Real Estate. Gone are the days when folks just stopped by 318 2nd Street in Marietta. Now you can find McCarthy Real Estate on Facebook with weekly featured listings or MariettaRealEstate.com. We have real phones and cell phones and GPS, although we know our way around. McCarthy Real Estate since 1953. You don't need good luck to find us, but you'll have it when you do.
December 29th and 30th at Van Johnson Arena on the campus of Marietta College, your local Auto Plus stores are proud to present the Auto Plus River City High School Classic. Save $3 when you buy tickets in advance at any nearby Auto Plus Auto Parts store. The Auto Plus River City Classic will feature 2 days of wall-to-wall high school basketball featuring boys and girls matchups with a dozen local teams. 17 games, 2 days, December 29th and 30th. All-day tickets, $10 at the door, are on sale for $7 at any local Auto Plus parts store.
Back here in the post-game, Tigers fall tonight 63-50 in a game that saw Marietta and Galia battled out in the first quarter 20-11, and then Galia decided that they were going to turn it on and take advantage of some Marietta mistakes, and Marietta made a few of them, more than a few, in that second quarter, and Galia outscored Marietta 20-5 in that second quarter, and they had a 32-16 lead. Marietta tried to cut it at different points. No big threat, though. I think they got it down to as many as maybe 11 at one point, maybe 13. I might be a little too generous with 11, but just couldn't turn the corners, could Marietta, as they continued with some of the mistakes that they didn't normally see earlier in this season. And, again, it was a game that 63-50, the 13-point game. And, again, you could go to the 15-point deficit that they see in the second quarter, being outscored there, and that's really where they kind of came and fell apart in that second quarter. Also, the third quarter, the big man for Galia, we'll go over the statistics here in a second, had 30 points. And our post-game statistics made possible by Merrill, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. As a successful local coach of youth sports for many years in Marietta, Bill Mannix knows that pursuing good outcomes takes preparation, hard work, and execution. The same holds true for business. Call Bill, Kathy, David, or Sandra at 740-568-7860 to discuss your goals that you want to pursue. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Finner, and Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and wholly owned subsidiary of Bank of America Corporation. They say go Tigers, and we appreciate their sponsorship here on the radio. Let's take a look real quick. There are some points missing off of Galia, so we'll kind of just hit them in the big spots. And the big spot was Isaac Clary, who had 30 points for them. Fellier had 14 points, 6 for Lamberts. Wesley Saunders had 3 points, 9 points for Franklin as he got into the mix, 2 points for Darnambro. And, again, the big 30 points is the big story that you circle in the scorebook for Galia, and that came off the hands of Isaac Clary. 14 of those came in the third quarter, and he scored almost half of his team points as they scored 63 here to defeat Marietta tonight. Real quick look at Marietta scoring. Top scorers for the Tigers. Elijah Lears-Kelly had 9 points. AJ Graham with 10. Coast had 17 for Kendall for Marietta. Other Tigers chipping in with less than 5 points throughout the game, but really for Marietta, it was the turnovers and the assist-to turnover ratio that Coach was talking about in the pregame, so proud of. Tonight it came back, and the Tigers just weren't able to overcome it. They get a chance next Friday night, the 17th. The Tigers will take on John Glenn. Of course, we'll have that for you right here on the radio. Before we wrap things up and get our Fry Dental Group Big Drill player of the game, remember tomorrow starting at 9 a.m., the holiday shopping spree with WMOA. You can call in starting at 9 a.m. You can go to the website right now, go under community and see what is up for bid, but that'll be a good way to start off your Saturday. 2 o'clock, men play, Marietta College men, 1:45 pregame for that. Johnny Wharf will have it for you, doubleheader action as the women play immediate following. Our thanks to Brett Treadway tonight, who manned the camera for us. Of course, Derek Jones back at the studio, always doing a great job as well. We appreciate him. Our Fried Dental Group Big Drill player of the game tonight, Elijah Lears-Kelly, came with his first start of the season, had the 9 points, but he was really good defensively for Marietta. So we're going to go with Elijah Lears-Kelly tonight for our Fried Dental Group Big Drill player of the game. And again, final score for a final time tonight, 63-50. Most of all, thanks to you, the fan, for tuning in tonight. We appreciate your listenership here on local radio. Final score, Marietta loses 63-50. Until we talk to you again, I'm Aaron Cassidy saying so long and have a good night, everyone.